Hello everyone, welcome back to your computer class. Today we will discuss the remaining topics of our lesson number 8. We have covered till the paragraph tag. Now we will discuss about these tags: center tag, BR tag, HR tag, B tag, I tag and U tag. So one by one I'll show you practically how all these tags works. First tag is center tag. So consider this coding. Here I write HTML head, then I give the title my fourth web page. Next in the body I write only one line. I want to display this information. This is my fourth web page on the browser. So I just write this much code. So now I'll save it. As it is saved with the name web page 4. So now I'll show you web page 4. As you can see, title is appeared here, my fourth web page, and your content, this is my fourth web page, is displayed on the web page. So the working of center tag is, it is used to align the center to the center of the page or any table cell. So to center the text, type center before the text and type closing center tag after the text. So how? Let me show you. So in the code we just have to change this thing. We have to apply center, opening center tag and closing center tag after and before the text which we want to display on the web page. So as the content is, this is my first web page and I want to display this content in the center of the page. So what I have done, I just type the center tag. I just use the center tag here. Now press Ctrl plus S. Now we will see the changes. Go to the desktop and open the web page 4 name. Now as you can see, your content is now in the center of the page. Clear? So this is the working of the center tag. Now the next tag in the sequence is BR tag. Sometimes we require line breaks in our document so as to end the lines after short pieces of information. These breaks are significant while writing a poem or an address. You can introduce a line break into your HTML document with the help of BR tag. It splits the line and displays the text on a new line. It is like the enter key on the keyboard. As to move to the next line, we generally use the enter key from the keyboard. Similarly, it is like the enter key on a keyboard which takes the cursor on the next line towards the left margin on the screen. How it works? Let me show you. In the web page 4, I just change this content. I just type here these short paragraph. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a complete code package that allows the user to create web pages that can contain both text and graphics. It is a simple markup language that describes the structure and behavior of the web document. So I just type this much content. So before proceeding, I'll show you how it will look like on the web page. So this is web page 4. So it will display like this. As we are talking about BR tag, so if we want to insert a break, so what we have to do, we have to just type in the code BR where we want to insert the break. For example, I want to insert the break here. So I will just type BR here. Opening angle bracket, BR and closing angle bracket. So after inserting the tag, press Ctrl plus S. Now we will see our web page. As you can see, now a line break is inserted in the content. As you have insert the BR tag before this second line, it is a complete code package. So now it is in the next line. Clear? Similarly, if you want more breaks, you can insert where you want to insert the break. You can apply the BR tag as I have applied here. So press Ctrl+S. Now observe the changes. As you can see, now your text is aligned to the next lines. Clear? So BR tag is used to insert a break, line break, as similarly like the working of the enter key from the keyboard. Now proceed to the next tag, which is HR tag. This tag is used as a separator between blocks of text. It draws a horizontal line across the page. It is an empty element, has no end tag, as BR tag. Clear? Type HR where you want to insert a horizontal line in between the text. So for this, consider the same code here. Similarly, as we have done in case of BR tag, we just write the BR tag where we want to insert the break. Similarly, we will write the HR tag where we want to draw a horizontal line. For example, I want to draw here, so I just type this HR tag. This HR tag and BR tag, both tags are empty tags, so these have only opening tags, not the end tag, not the closing tag. So there is no need to close these tags. Clear? So as I want to draw a horizontal line starting from here, so I just type the HR tag here. Now press Ctrl+S and observe the changes. This is web page 4. So as you can see, after first line and before starting second line, the HR tag draw a horizontal line as according to the HR tag we have applied. We have applied before this second line it. So it draws a horizontal line across the page. This is the working of HR tag. Similarly, we can insert another horizontal line. For example, we want to draw here, so simply write HR tag, press Ctrl+S and consider the changes. So as you can see, now there are two horizontal lines. Clear? Now we will discuss about the B tag. B tag is used to display the written text in bold format. It is strictly a presentational element. This tag is used when you want to emphasize the text, means you want to highlight that text. So how it works? For example, in this code, I will type B tag. Clear? So this is a container element, so it has opening tag as well as closing tag. So first case we will consider only to emphasize the first line. So I will write here the closing B tag. Clear? I just write here opening B tag and closing B tag. Now press Ctrl plus S and observe the changes. We will open our web page 4. So as you can see, your first line where you applied the bold effect, it is highlighted than the rest of the text. So it is the B tag is used to emphasize the text. Clear? So we can also highlight all the content of the web page also. For example, if we want highlight all the content, so we have to just close the B tag here. So as in this case, all the content, all this short paragraph, I want to emphasize this, so I just write opening B tag and closing B tag. So press Ctrl plus S, observe the changes. So now as you can see, all the content is now emphasized. Clear? Similarly, we have case of I tag. To draw the attention of the reader to any important information, I tag is used. This tag marks up the text in italic style. So similarly, as we have applied the bold effect, similarly we can apply the I tag also. For this, we have to just change the tag name here. As the tag name is italic, so we have to type the particular tag name. Clear? So now observe the changes. Press Ctrl plus S. Open your web page 4. Now as you can see, your text is slightly tilted. So this is the working of I tag, italic. I stands for italic. So if we want to type our text in italic style, which tag will be used? I tag. Clear? In the same sequence, the next tag is underline tag. This tag underline the text enclosed in its on and off tags. If we want to underline the text, we can use this. But we have to do just change the name. So as now we are using the underline tag, so we have to type U here. Press Ctrl plus S. Observe the changes. Now as you can see, your text is underlined because of the U tag. Clear? So these were the basic tags which were encountered in your chapter. Next, we will proceed to the font tag. In the font tag, we will learn 3 attributes: face attribute, size attribute and color attribute. So firstly, we will discuss about the font tag. The font tag helps in beautifying the text and displaying it in a presentable manner. Its various attributes helps in setting the type, size and color of the text. Let us discuss them. The first attribute is face attribute. So consider the same code. Firstly, here I have not applied any kind of font. As you can see, it is a normal text. So we will see it, how it will look like on the web page. It is web page 4. So it will like this. Now when we will apply any font phase here, so how it will look like? So firstly, what we have to do, we have to just type the font phase. For example, as according to your book, there is a font name Bookman Old Style. It is a name of the font. There are various font names available. You can search from the internet for the various font names put by HTML. Clear? So as here I want to apply this phase, Bookman Old Style. So for this I have applied, as you can see, I have opened this font tag. This is opening font tag. Here we give the attribute font phase. And what is the name of the phase? Bookman Old Style. Now this is opening tag. Similarly, we have to close the font tag also. For closing, as you know, opening angle bracket, then slash, forward slash, then name of the tag, and then closing angle bracket. So now press Ctrl plus S and we will see the changes. So your text is now in the Bookman Old Style font phase. Clear? So similarly you can give another font names also. As in your book there is another font phase name, that is Vedana. Now press Ctrl plus S and move to the desktop. This is the working of Vedana font phase. Clear? So similarly you can apply few more font phase names as Times, Courier New, Courier, Arial Narrow, only Arial. Clear? So you can search for the font phase names from the Google. You can search from the internet for the names of various font phases. This was the first case where we have discussed the first attribute, which is face attribute. Now we can similarly change the font size also, which comes under the category of size attribute. For this we just have to type font size, and we have to give the size. For example, 4. Clear? So this size attribute is used to change the size of the font. Clear? Here if we want to change the font size, press Ctrl plus S and let's observe the changes. Open web page 4. Now see the size of the text. Clear? If we change here from 4 to, for example, I change here 10. Press Ctrl plus S. Don't forget to press Ctrl plus S after making any changes. If you will not save it, then it will not display as per according to your requirement. Clear? Now open web page 4 from the desktop. Now as you can see, your font size is increased by 10. Similarly you can take the various sizes here. For example, if you want 8, you can choose any font size as per according to your requirement. Now your text size is 8. So the size attribute is used to change the size of the font. The next attribute is color attribute. The color attribute changes the color of the text. If you want to change the color of your text, you can use the color attribute. As you can use font phase, font size, similarly you can use font color. The color can be set by specifying the name of the color or by giving its corresponding hexadecimal value. You can give the name as well as the hexadecimal value. The chart is on your book on page number 99. So firstly we will consider where we will give the color name. So we have to use which tag? Font. And which attribute we are going to use? Color. So what we have to write? Font color. Font color, and here we have to give the name of the color. Suppose we want to give the red color. Clear? So the name, the size as well as the font phase name you have to give in the quotes, double quotes. Clear? So if you will not type these quotes or any error in the while writing the code, your web page will not be look like as per according to your requirement. So you have to follow the proper syntax. So as we have applied here, font color is equals to red. Press Ctrl plus S and observe the changes. Now as you can see, your font color is now red. You can use other colors also. For example, navy. Now your text color is navy. You can use the various colors. The chart is given on your book. You can use that chart also. So this was the attributes of font tag. First attribute we have learned face, then size and then color. We can use these attributes as per according to our choice or requirement. The last topic of your chapter is attributes of body tag. So the first attribute is BG color. This attribute is used to change the background color of the web page. As the name indicates, background color. So it is used to change the background color of the web page. For this you have to just type this. As this is the attribute of body tag, so there is no separately need to define this BG color tag. BG color, so it works within the body tag. So you have to write body, then you have to define the background color which you want to take. Body, opening body tag, BG color, and then the name of the color. Then as we have opened this body tag, now there is need to close the body tag as we have done in previous HTML codes. So we just need to type this much. Body BG color is equals to the particular color you want to choose. Firstly we will consider where we want to apply the red color. Press Ctrl plus S and move to the desktop. As you can see, now the background color of the web page is red. Similarly, you can choose any another color also. If you want to take yellow, you can type the name of the color, press Ctrl plus S and observe the changes. Now your web page color, background color is yellow. So similarly, by changing here, you can choose the different colors as per according to your requirement. As these are the attributes of body tag, these are the attributes of body tag, so there is no need to separately define these attributes. So you have to define within the body tag, as these are the attributes of body tag. So you must have to define these attributes within the body tag. As you can see here, you define within the body tag. This is opening body tag, this is closing body tag, and you have to define the body attributes within the body tag. Clear? And the next are top margin. Top margin attribute is used to set the top margin of a web page. It accepts values in pixels and display the text away from the top edge of the web page by the specified value. If we want to left the top margin, if we want to leave some margin from the top of the web page, so we have to use this top margin attribute. For learning the attribute top margin, consider this code. Here you can see I have written here within the body tag top margin and give here a value. So for setting the top margin, you have to write the attribute name top margin, and then you have to give the value in pixels. Clear? So we will consider the changes. Press Ctrl plus S. As you can see, the margin is left from the top of the web page. You can leave the margin from the top side by using top margin attribute. You can change the value, this value, and take the margin as per according to your requirement. For example, you want to leave 50, so it will work according to your requirement. Now according to your desired size, the space is left from the top side. So as we have used top margin attribute, similarly we can use left margin. So we will consider here the case of left margin. What we have to write, we have to just type the attribute name within the body tag. So what I have written here, left margin, and here we have to give the value. For example, I want to leave the left margin by 100 pixels. So press Ctrl plus S and open your web page. As you can see, now the space is left from the left side, as we have choose which attribute, left margin attribute. The left margin attribute is used to set the left margin of a web page. Just like top margin, it also accepts any value in pixels. The value accordingly keeps the text away from the left edge of the page. Clear? So you can change the value and observe the changes. If you want to leave the space by left margin space by 200 pixels, you can just change the value. As you can see, now more space is left towards the left side. So in the same way, we can also set the right margin as well as the bottom margin. For using right margin, we have to type right margin within the body tag, and for using bottom margin attribute, we have to just type the bottom margin attribute within the body tag. So this is all about your chapter number 8. As HTML is a basic web developing language, so you must have to concentrate on the using of various tags available in the HTML. You have to learn the proper syntax, because if you don't use the proper syntax, then your web page the information on the web page will not look like as per according to your requirement. So you must have to concentrate on the syntax also, that where you have to open the tag, where you have to close the tag, where you have to apply the forward slash, where you have to apply the double quotes. So you have to follow the proper syntax. So watch the video again and again to clear your doubts. Subscribe my YouTube channel also for the latest update. Thanks for watching.